Hello, my name is Heather Song. I first started Dulwich in 2010 in year 2 and I graduated in 2022 in year 13. And I went to Pratt Institute in New York for 2 years and studied art and technology. I think I was always interested in art and I knew I wanted to pursue art in college, also because my mom loved art as well, so I think I've been exposed to art from a young age. I think because Dulwich has always presented a lot of academic opportunities in different classes and subjects, I always loved when it became art class because I got to express my creativity, which I couldn't really do in other subjects, which is why I liked art from a young age. I think the favorite project that I worked on at Dulwich was definitely the art exhibition that I curated in order to raise money for an orphanage that had disabled people. And I think my favorite part of this experience was going to the art classes that had these kids with disabilities and asked them and worked with them to create self-portraits, which I then gathered and exhibited in the foyer at Dulwich. And it was a great experience where I got a lot of support from different teachers at Dulwich in order to create a wonderful exhibition that a lot of people came to and enjoyed to see. I think through taking the Art IB diploma course at Dulwich, I've learned a lot of different skill sets that I needed for college, and it has helped me to develop a greater passion for art. And I think that even the art exhibition, the process portfolio, and the comparative study, I think they all helped me to develop my skills in the art industry as well, which has helped me in the university too. I think because the Art IB course was such a rigorous course to go through, as it included making different types of art, but also writing about art, I wasn't really worried when I first had to go to America, New York specifically, to go to Pratt Institute. I think I felt that the IB has prepared me in different ways on different levels. I think a lot of students end up being worried to go to college, but I was more excited because I felt at ease because the IB art diploma course gave me a lot of skills and insight into what I needed to do in order to talk about art and write about art. So I think I was more stable in that sense. So I was excited to go to a new country and experience new people and new cultures. Because IB is such a rigorous process to go through, I think that in my mind I've always had Dulwich as this embodiment of the hard times that the IB has given me. But luckily enough, when I was presented the opportunity to come back to Dulwich and work here as art technician, I grasped it. And I'm glad I did, because working at Dulwich has been such a pleasure with all the great support that I've gotten, especially as I was a student here as well. It feels crazy coming back into this exact room after graduating here in 2022, where I currently am now working as an art technician, where I help support the other art teachers in prepping for their classes and ordering different art materials, as well as helping the IB art students into following my footsteps and developing their IB art portfolios so that they can become successful in the future. I'm trying to transfer to Cooper Union, another school in New York. So I went to Pratt Institute for 2 years studying art and technology, where I delved into coding and creating interactive art pieces. But now I've decided to take a gap in Korea for a year, where I'm working at Dulwich temporarily, and hopefully I get to go back to New York next year to continue my practices in art. I'd say take a breath, because we're always constantly chasing all these goals, all these aspirations, and sometimes we forget to, give ourselves a little break and a little breather. So I tell them to, put some pressure off. It's great to have high expectations, but also spend some alone time just to relax and take your mind off of all the pressures that build up on you as a year 13 student.